lesson will be about circles. All right. Firstly, we're going to learn the perimeter of a circle. What's the perimeter? We already studied that. The perimeter, what does it determine? The outside. Yeah. So if you're building a fence, then the perimeter is, if you were to cut and lay it flat, that's what the perimeter is. The circle doesn't have any sides, so we can't call it perimeter. But what we do call it is circumference. People will not say, find me the perimeter of a circle. People will say, find the circumference. The circumference has a formula. C, which is circumference, equals pi times diameter. Let's talk about diameter. Diameter is the segment that goes from one point on a circle all the way across to another point on the circle. The diameter divides the circle in half. Diameter begins with what letter, class?
Diameter.
D. D. Okay, divide begins with what letter?
D.
That's how I remember it.
Yeah.
The next one that you'll need to know is radius. Radius. Say that with me. Radius. Radius is a segment from the center to any point on the circle. So you have to understand diameter and you have to understand radius before you can do circumference and area of a circle. Would you say that the diameter is twice the length of a radius? Yes. This is twice the length of this one, right?
Yes.
Okay, so if I give you this one, you can find this one, right?
Yeah.
If I give you this one, you can find this one, right?
Yes.
You have to be able to do that. If the radius is 8 feet, what's the diameter? 16 feet. You got it. Okay. If the diameter is 10 inches, what's the radius? 5 inches. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So whatever this is going to be half. This will be half.
Yeah.
Right? Whatever this is going to be twice for this one.
Yeah.
So sometimes when they're asking you to do circumference and area, they're going to give you one or the other, but the formula is only one of them. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So whatever they give you, you should be able to find the other one.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and I'll help you with that. All right? Does everybody understand radius and diameter?
Yeah.
Okay. How do we say this one?
Diameter.
Say that again?
Diameter.
Diameter. What does the diameter do? How do we say this one?
Radius.
Radius. Okay. And what is the radius? Don't read it. What is a radius?
On the circle, anytime you need to start in the middle, right? And always.
It depends on what they give you. Sometimes they're going to give you this one.
Yeah.
Sometimes they'll give you this one. You never know. Let's continue. Circumference equals pi times diameter.
Okay.
Okay? Pi, P-I, not P-I-E.
Right?
Not the pie you eat, but P-I. This lesson can be titled Pi, No Pi. This symbol is P-I. Okay? But the meaning of this symbol equates to 3.14, which is also equal to 22 over 7 if you need the fraction. If I give you a circle and I ask you, find the circumference of this circle, how will we do it? Am I giving you the radius or am I giving you the diameter?
Yeah, radius.
I'm giving you the radius, right? But what does your formula say? You need what?
Diameter.
You need the diameter, so you have to find the diameter first.
Yeah.
So if this is 3.2 feet, what's the diameter?
6.4.
Yeah,
6.4, right? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Got it?
Yeah.
She's gonna enjoy math, I tell you. In your notebook, C equals pi times diameter. Go ahead and do that. Let me see how you use your formula. All right, let's work it out. C C, circumference, equals, what's this value?
3.14.
3.14. Okay. Okay, now what's this value?
6.4.
6.4. So you're going to multiply 3.14 times 6.4. So 20.096. Or 20.1 if you rounded. So now let's do area. What's an area? Do we remember from our rectangles and things? What's an area?
Inside.
It's the area inside, right?
Yes.
Your formula for your area is pi times radius squared. Now let's talk about squared, because you need to understand squared in order to do this, okay? A number that's squared is a number times itself. 3 squared is the same as 3 times 3. Okay, so 3 squared is 9. 2 squared is the same as 2 times 2, so either way it would be 4. 4 squared is 4 times what? 4 times 4, which is what?
16.
16. Okay, so 5 squared is what, class?
25.
25, because it's 5 times 5, right?
Yeah.
6 squared?
This one
Yeah,
is
36.
36. You got it. 7 squared?
49.
8 squared, class?
64.
So a number squared is that number times itself. For you to be able to find your area, your space inside, you're going to have to know how to square the number. Look at your example here.
Yeah.
You got 10 centimeters.
Yeah.
What's your radius?
Radius is 5.
You have to do 5 squared. So it would be area 1/4. Okay, and then we do 5 squared. Now you have to do this one first. Okay. Area equals 3.14 times 25. Alright, let's see what we come up with. Let's see what we came up with here. Who wants to try it? So draw a circle, and then I gave you the diameter. So the diameter is 10 centimeters.
Must divide this to
Okay.
5.
Uh-huh.
25.
Okay.
Because this big number I can't. 20.
Yes. Good.
7.
Yes.
And 15.
Yes. Good. Yes. And what we do with the decimals. Good. Give her a hand.
Okay.
Good job. Good job. Let's pick up your compass. What is this called? Compass. The drawing tool. Okay, compass. Alright, so what it does is you have your point here, so you have one end that's a point, and then you have a pencil on the other end. It opens in and out like this.
Yeah.
But look, you have your measurements here. One side is inches, and then on the other side is the metrics. So you should see centimeters on the other side. But what it does is, it's going to give you your radius only. We can tell from the radius how big we need to make it, and we know that our radius is going to determine our diameter. Okay, if I need a diameter of 4, what are you going to set your compass on?
2.
2. Because 2 plus 2 is going to give you 4, right? Okay, so find your 2 and set it. You see the little point? The point should be on the number. On your paper, make sure that your point is on your paper, and then you take it and rotate it with the point. If your point moves, then you mess up the whole thing. It won't become a perfect circle. It takes practice. You have to label it. So you're either going to label it as radius, and then the length. What was our radius?
4.
No, what was our radius?
2.
2 what?
2 inches.
You can either draw it here
Either one.
and say, yeah, in either one. Yep. Say 2 inches. Or you can either draw here, here. Most people just do radius. Most people don't do diameter. Because if you know what the radius is, you know what the diameter is, correct?